What's the word, brother?
Good evening.
Yo, yo.
You can hear me?
Yeah, now I can. I
Oh,
couldn't hear you for a second.
good evening.
What's going on, man? How's the Sunday
It's,
going, man?
I was gone okay until about maybe 4 minutes ago. And then I just got a phone call that I'm getting promoted again.
Oh, what's it? What? What's up, man? Congrats. What's up? What's going on?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man.
What did
Looks
they?
like I'm
So
gonna
what
be.
are they gonna have? What's your next step? What they got you doing?
Looks like I'm gonna probably be either a fleet manager or just general manager in general, like
Oh,
a
that's what's up, bro.
shift man,
What's
or not shift
going
manager,
on?
but like general.
Oh shit, man. Shoot, shot. Let the boys know again. They just jumped in. What's going on?
Green saw it in the chat. I just posted it, but yeah, I'm getting another promotion at work.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yes.
Right away, Vico tried to get me killed. He was like, "Now you can buy the rest of the DBZ collection." I was like, "Nah, chill. I want to be alive still."
Right. Oh, that's dope. That's what's up, man. That's how you do your weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do your weekend. Um, what's up, fellas? What else is going on? Look, we're not gonna Blitz hasn't seen it yet. I don't think AB's seen it yet, so we're not gonna go into any spoilers whatsoever with
Stuff.
Deadpool. Just say it's amazing. Is see it more than once. It's amazing. I will say this is that I think there's people out there that are like, it was alright. It was they seen different movies from what Green and I've seen, obviously. So that's just it is what it is. But
Listen,
I think it's nowadays it's like people people it's popular to hate. Like it's popular to jump on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, I don't like it," just because
nah.
it brings attention to people. I
you
think.
know, you know what I think it is? Well, first of all, I'm taking a break at work
Yes,
uh, tomorrow to go see it.
there you
Um,
go.
but what I honestly think it is
Mm-hmm.
people go to Marvel movies or even DC movies
Yeah,
without knowing lore or even cartoons or comics. It's like a first time thing.
right,
And
right.
because they don't understand what's at hand or what's in front of them when they watch it, it's okay to be like, you know what, I didn't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea, or it wasn't what I expected it to be. What if you don't know nothing about the fucking movie or the character or the potential plot or storyline, whatever it is? And this goes with every Marvel movie that has released and show because there's not one Marvel movie or show that has come out that not one person has said nothing bad about.
This is true. This is
And these
true.
are people, like I said, that either their expectation was way up here without knowing much,
Mm-hmm.
or they've never read a comic or seen a movie or seen a cartoon growing up or played with toys.
Right.
That's the
It,
way I see it.
but then again, on the flip side of that, I find that a lot of the people who jump on the bandwagon of hating are comic fans or action figure people. They actually it's like the general public. Sometimes they just think, "Oh, that shit was amazing! Like that was so much fun." Because if you watch Deadpool Wolverine, if you didn't know shit about Deadpool Wolverine, it's a super entertaining movie. It's from the beginning to the end. It's just a ride and it's fun. But you find these people who are fans of it, I guess, whatever. That it's like they, it's almost like you got to write your own movie if you want to see all the stuff that you want to see. Write your own movie.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. They hold their expectation way up here instead of
yeah,
enjoying what's in front of them.
yeah. It's. But before we get to and that's a perfect segue into our next like kind of big thing that happened this weekend, and we can all talk about because it's not a spoiler for any of us. But we'll bring in Badger Picks because we'd like to hear our guest for the night's thoughts on this too, if he has any thoughts on, it, which I'm sure he may. But let's bring in our guest and holler at him and see how he's doing. What's
Yo,
up, Badger
what's
Picks?
going
Hey,
What's
on? What
going on,
up?
guys? How's it going?
what's
Not
up,
much,
man?
man. Thanks for joining us, brother. Appreciate
Yeah,
you coming
thanks
in.
for having me. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, no
So
problem.
before we get
Yeah.
into crazy stuff, Give us just let the people out there know a little bit something about Badger Picks, how you got the name, where it came from, how long
Okay.
you collecting, and all that type of fun stuff.
Yeah, man. So Badger actually comes from my call sign when I was in the military.
Nice.
Um, I
Thank you
was
for your service,
a
brother.
thank
Yeah,
you,
thank you
thank
for your
you.
service, man.
Yeah, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate you.
I was a combat photographer in the
Oh, that's
army,
awesome.
and when I had the greatest opportunity to actually work with special operations, and I got to work with the Navy SEALs for a little bit,
Oh, sick.
and they 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 said I got irritated really quickly when stuff wasn't easy,
Uh-huh.
and so they said I was like a badger, and
Honey
so
badger.
and so the name kind of stuck, and it
Right.
just so I kind of followed after that into like gamer tags, and when I was making my Instagram account, I was like, you know what, I'll just stick with it, and then that's exactly what I did. So
That's
I've been
dope.
doing toy photography since I got out of the army, and I was doing wedding photography and all that fun stuff, and I absolutely
Okay.
hated it.
Yeah.
It was not my cup of tea
Yeah.
because things with doing photography for people, it doesn't matter if you like it; they have to like it, and
That's
what
right.
they
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
and what they like doesn't mean that it's going to be a good shot or you're going to like it. So
Mhm.
I was like, you know what? My buddy told me about these things called hot toys. I was like, I'm going to look into one,
Oh,
and I bought my very first hot toy. It was the PS4 Spider Man,
yeah.
and I
Dope.
was like, I'm going to start taking photos of these, and I absolutely loved it because nobody could tell me they didn't like it because I wasn't taking it for anybody.
Right. That's
Love it.
awesome.
And shortly after that, it just became an obsession. I mean, you guys can see behind me right there, and then
Yeah.
on the wall right
Oh,
there.
sick, bro.
And
Crazy.
so I just kind of stuck with it, and then I got into the community like with you guys and a bunch
Mhm.
of other people, and it quickly got out of control to SH Figure Arts, Reveltech, Good Smile Company, and I was like, okay, we probably need to slow it down a little bit.
There's no slowing down in
It,
this
it doesn't
community.
slow down.
Yeah, exactly. I've learned the hard way.
Oh, that's so dope, dude. So, like, as you expanded your collection taste, where do you like now? You started it originally hot toys. Where do you find yourself gravitating to now? What's the thing, the one line you're most excited about in 2024 time? Kind of thing.
So recently I've really gotten into the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z figures.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And I I got into it and I was like, oh, I really like the Majin Vegeta. I'll get that one. And then it's like, well, they have Cooler as well, but he was older, so I got to pick him up. Like, well, might as well get Goku, but I want these different versions of Goku. And then they keep putting out releases after releases after
Yeah.
releases, and
Hey,
I was like,
I got
whatever.
9 Gokus later, man.
So probably the SH Figure Arts,
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, and also the One Piece ones as well.
Oh, hey,
Nice.
what color
Mhm.
Heck yeah,
color
brother.
straw hat? What's up, man? What's up?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Um, so what do you take your shots with? Are you like do you get? I mean, because you're a professional photographer, you've been doing this, so but do you bring that professionalism like equipment to your toy photography? Or you just take toy photography more leisure?
I mean, it's definitely more leisure, but I use my Sony camera that I've had.
Nice.
Um,
Heck
Nice.
yeah.
and I saw Sergeant Bananas talk about he used a Sony, and then the
Mhm.
lens that he was using because I think I just had like a 35 millimeter. And
Mhm.
I was like, I need something better for toys because I can't get too close. And then he was
That's
talking about
right.
the one he had, and I was like, and then I looked at the price of it, and I was like, oh. And so I actually ended up selling up like 5 lenses to get that one lens, but
Yeah.
it's the only one that I've used since.
Oh, that's dope.
I got a question. So since you started off with hot toys and then now you dabbled into what we like to call the universe of multi lines, do you see yourself still buying as many hot toys as you were prior to expanding?
It's slowed down significantly. I mean, it like when I first got into it, I was realizing like all the figures that I wanted had already been released, and
Okay.
so
Mhm.
you had the people like selling on eBay for like 3 times what they're worth,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
so
yeah.
so I would just kind of I found myself on different pages finding people selling them, but then um, now I just kind of get the ones that kind of pique my interest a little bit more. Like I have enough Batmans and Spider-Man to last me a lifetime. So, but like the whatchamacallit, the Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine. They just announced Hugh Jackman's
Yes.
Wolverine figure, and I was like,
Yes.
oh yeah, obviously gonna have to get that one. But then
I'm
they
gonna have to
announced,
join you.
then they announced, well, here's a shirtless version of him. Here's one without the mask, and I was like, oh, we'll just stick with one. I don't need all. But as far as lines that I collect, primarily still Hot Toys. But I think the top two would probably be Hot Toys and Figure Arts.
Nice.
More so Figure Arts because they're not as expensive. So
This is
Yeah.
very true. Very
Very
true.
true.
Very true. Oh man, that's what's up, man. So that is really cool. So you could say you're a pretty avid fan of Dragon Ball and One Piece. Then you know you've been. Are you more manga, you just anime, or both? A little
yeah,
bit
I'm a nerd in every aspect of it. I mean, down to the coasters I have in my office.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
true
No.
classic.
Yes.
oh, I need
Oh,
those.
OG.
Hold that back up again. What you got?
Yeah, we got these are just two in the house.
Oh, there you
That
go.
is crazy.
Sick.
There you go. That's
Bro,
what's
that's
up.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
so definitely just I mean, I watch the animes, I've read the manga. I mean I had a subscription to Shonen and I would read One Piece as it came out. And then just I play Dungeons and Dragons, I do photography of everything. I mean you name it, I'm in
That's
it.
what's up. That's what Dead Man heard. He said, "What up, nerds?" he heard the call and he came running.
Dead man.
No, that is cool, man. That's really like I like that you immersed yourself in this journey and that you found this community, man. Because
Yeah.
it really I would say the only drawback to this community, like I mean, obviously there's personalities, but the real big drawback is that it gets the enabling each other to get. We can't stop that. We can't fight the enabling.
That's when FOMO kicks in, like when you pass on something,
Yeah.
and then you're like, "Damn, look at these photos I've seen of it."
Yep.
Mhm.
that happened with the because the Spider-Man 2 PS4 game came out. And I was just like, well, I already have the first one. I don't need the second one. And then I just saw people releasing photos of what it was, how they posed it, and everything. I was like, that's all right. It's a little bit better. I was like, well, that's actually pretty cool. I was like, I need that. And I was like, I'm gonna go buy it.
That's what's up, man. It's yeah. Oh, Benjamin Petrie says, "Love this Badger guy." That's awesome. That's what's up, man. But yeah, man, it's a funky. Like I said, it's a really fun community. Now, do you find yourself? What's your approach with like? Are you more? I think I might make my own settings, or are you more? I'm gonna look for this custom guy who makes dials, or I'm gonna go find people, a company that makes dials. How do you approach that when you come to putting together your shop?
It's a mixture of everything. When I first started doing it, it was just digital backgrounds. Like I just put the figure in front of my computer and then I would take a photo of it.
Right.
And then I was like, well, maybe I could do a little bit more. And then I started buying some pre-made dioramas from people and then from other companies. I tried that out. They worked well. And then another photographer, Imperial Grunt, was
Oh
I
yeah,
actually
we
found
have
out he was my old art teacher. And
Get out of here!
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
shit.
had no idea about it. And somebody told me, and I was like, what? And so I actually got with him because I got asked to be a judge for a photography contest. And so was he. And I was like, oh. And then when we met up, and then he makes everything himself. And so he was just like, he's like, yeah, come over to the house sometime. I'll teach you how to do it. And I was like, all right. And then so recently it's just been more kind of grabbing what I have around the house or outside and kind of making my own because one, it's cheaper, but then also something just fits better.
Now, was there a weird adjustment? Because I mean, you're going from 1/6 scale, and then if you're SH, you're going to 1/12. Was that a weird adjustment with the backgrounds and things like that?
I think it's easier with the 1/12 scale.
Yes.
Because they're not as big. I can fit them in. There's more stuff accommodating that. With the
Right.
1/6 scale, it gets hard. It's like I gotta find stuff that's big enough to actually support them and actually make it seem realistic in some.
Right.
And I think we're our own worst enemies when it comes to taking photos, because like I'll take it, other people might say they like it, and I'm just like, this sucks. I don't want to use it. So,
Yep.
We do that. We trust. We all do that. You got a question though. Nico Sam asks, have you done collabs?
a few, yeah. I know. I'm doing a One Piece collab coming up,
Nice.
and then I've done one with some other friends. Like we did a Spider-Man collab to where it was a Doctor Strange portal linking the shots.
So
And
Oh,
then
that's sick.
done a few Mythical Legions collabs as well. And I mean, and it's kind of whoever invites me or
no,
finds
bro,
me.
we gotta get you in a couple, man. Because there's a couple. There's an anime.
Wow.
We
Yep.
gotta get you in a couple, bro.
I'm
We
down.
got plenty.
Yeah, we got fun ones. And
Gotta add them to the anime collab. For
yes, I'll do that as soon as we finish it. And, I'll get you. And then I think Blitz can get you in the Mythics. If you take
You
shots.
dabbling in Mythic Legion, bro?
I got a few.
You're
kinda
in.
Yeah.
I think I
Adding
have
you right now.
I think I have like 5 at the current moment.
Oh, I only have 90. No, I only have 100.
Right. Oh,
That's probably my most. Well, no, that's not my most. I got almost what 300 Black Series.
yeah. That's great. That's easy, yeah. And speaking of question, AB, that man has a question.
Yeah, I finally was able to get to it. So I'm good then, man. I got it.
Yo, you're supposed to take out the black card and drop it so he can hear the metal hitting the floor.
Oh man. So with the Hot Toys in particular, you started with Spider-Man.
Mhm.
What I don't know what character line do you like the most out of them? Do you like Star Wars more, or do you like Marvel more? Do you like what have you found yourself gravitating to more when you pick up your Hot Toys?
It was whatever was like kind of popular at the time. So like when
Okay.
Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett came out, I found myself taking more shots of those and trying to look at what other shots I have. Spider-Man No Way Home, I was like, oh, I got to get Toby and I got to get Andrew. And then, but I think my favorite superhero of all time is Spider-Man. That hasn't changed. And I have way more Spider-Man than I know what to do with, followed by Batman. And so I kind of stick with those two.
Okay.
And, but then I've definitely found myself getting some Star Wars ones, and then also getting, let's see what behind me, some Iron Man, because gotta have Iron Man, and yeah, it's just it kind of dips into whatever I'm feeling at the time, and they're kind of like trading cards to me at some points. Like I'll be like, I'll get a Captain America, I'll take a few shots of him. I'm like, all right, don't really want you anymore, and then I'll sell them to somebody in a group, and then I'll use that money to either trade or buy another figure that I was wanting.
I have
you
two
got another
questions.
question.
Oh,
Somebody
you
says, what line do you find yourself not liking to shoot? Oh, that's a great question.
Okay, I'm gonna get some hate for this. Rebel Tech. I had a few Rebel Tech figures. I think I only have 2 currently, but something about the way the limbs bend and the way they're put together just seems so fragile to me, and then I just don't like it, and I get very irritated when I try to set up a shot, and then I put that in one of my group chats, and somebody was about to strangle me.
I have 2 questions for you. The first question: what's one figure in your collection that no matter what you go back to shoot?
Okay. Looking at them now, I would have to say Scarlet Spider-Man from Hot Toys.
Nice. Very
yes.
nice. Very nice.
It's just I have not found any flaws with it whatsoever.
That's awesome.
And that's the one I have never even considered of giving up. And then going down to figure arts, I would have to say probably what was it? From Vinland Saga, Thorfinn.
Okay.
No, he's from Good. He's from Good Smile. Good Smile.
Oh, good
So,
smile. Okay.
yeah, Thorfinn.
That's good.
So the second question would be, when you think of a shot that you're planning on taking, like, is it something that's instantaneously, or does it take time to come up with a shot? And if it doesn't take time, like, how long does it take for you to process a shot and just shoot it?
So it depends. There's some shots to where I'll think of, I like they pop into my head. I'm like, okay, and I write it down in my notes on my phone, and then I go back
Mhm.
and I'll make sure I have everything. I'll set it up, and then I'll take a shot. Sometimes I just get bored. I'm just like, now would be some good time to take photos. I'll just grab a figure and try it today. Like today, I was just laying around and I got some cars, some die-cast cars, and then I was like, maybe I can try one of those. So I grabbed the Dodge Viper and try to set up a scene and take some shots of it. We'll see how it works out.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And Baguette, Ben has a question too. Speaking of your Spider-Man thing,
Toys, what up?
what's your favorite Spider figure on? I mean, is it the Scarlet one that's on, or should you say another?
It's a. If I had to pick a favorite, it was Scarlet Spider until the new Black Suit Symbiote Spidey came out from Hot Toys. Yeah.
Okay.
Just that one, it tops everything else. I'm a sucker for the black suit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which
Oh,
one?
Vico coming with the hard questions tonight. If you had a close friend wanted to jump in the toy stocking, what fig would you gift him if you would? Damn. Get him started in the shop.
I have the very first toy photography I ever did in was this little box robot called Danbo, and he. I mean, if you Google him, he was like back in the early 2000s. People would make like screensavers of him. I got him. He's so easy to take photos of because one, he's just his arms swing and his legs move and his eyes light up, but he fits into anything. And so I'd probably just give them that one. Just like, go, you can use your phone, you can use an actual camera, whatever you want, but he fits into any. If you want to make a scene for him, you just want to put him out in public. It's probably the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah, no, that's a great answer and a great question, Vico. Coming through.
Vico came prepared tonight.
Yeah, no, he's like, Badger's gonna be on. I got him. I got that one. Actually, and as we were saying earlier, and it's a perfect segue because you mentioned Iron Man earlier. And for a man who wears a mask, I guess I have my opinion on this, which I think are pretty positive. What do you think about this casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom?
I love Robert Downey Jr. I loved him as Iron Man and Tony Stark. I was a little confused of how they put him as Dr. Doom. I'm curious to see where that goes. I think he's a great actor, so I'm open for it and to see how it goes, to see what they're doing. I don't want to judge too soon.
That's right.
Yeah, because I know he can do the role justice. I'm just kind of, with him already being Tony Stark, how are they gonna kind of do
multiverse?
But I think there's several ways he could do it. First of all, it's Dr. Doom. So does he ever take off the mask? Second, if he takes off the mask, are we doing Colin Farrell just the Penguin, and it doesn't even look like Robert Downey? Or third, I don't know if you guys have watched a show called The Sympathizer, but he plays 4 different people in this show, like that are completely different characters from each other. And I think the fourth one, he was also in Tropic Thunder playing the character that's not Robert Downey.
I'm a dude playing another dude holding on to another dude.
Exactly. So I think that they're clever enough that it's either going to be prosthetics, makeup, him not taking off the mask, that they'll execute it. I think they needed to announce it because they needed to create the buzz, create the he's shocking. But will we see his actual regular face? I kind of highly doubt it. I don't know.
I think we will. Go ahead, Green. Go ahead, Green.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, I kind of like it. I mean, it's a very strange idea, but going with the multiverse theory, I think it's very interesting to have the same man who started this whole thing.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. Kind of be like the end all be all of that. The man that started this could be their undoing,
Yeah,
and it's going to be interesting to see how they play with that, um, especially with like Peter and Tony's relationship
this is
and how
true.
that's going to go.
Mhm.
So it's the Russo brothers still doing this, so that
Mm-hmm.
I have a ton of faith in them. So it's just going to be very interesting to see where this goes.
Yeah, I think. AB, what you talking?
I, I'm trying to remember if wasn't there a comic about Iron Man actually becoming Doctor Doom or something like that.
You're absolutely right.
Yep.
It was back in the day. Yeah, I think
So
it
I'm
was.
I'm I'm kind of totally with it. I mean, because I'm kind of going based on like the whole comic version, but I could see why it kind of would be a little different and kind of wild for somebody else to kind of see it that way if
Mhm.
they kind of haven't really messed with the comic
That's right.
version
That's
way.
right.
See, and as interesting as that idea is, like
Mhm.
a part of me still feels cheated that we don't like it's not actually a Victor Von Doom like the classic version. Like we're not getting that one. Like a part of me still feels kind of cheated on that, but I don't know. I guess I'm torn.
But that's why
Mm,
I think that we actually are. I think it's a bait and switch in a sense. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
I think he will be either heavy prosthetic. He won't look
Mhm.
like Robert Downey Jr. per se. Probably. I don't
Yeah.
think he will. And I think it's been proven with Colin Farrell that an actor can do a stint as a villain and completely immerse themselves where you don't even really remember that that's actually Colin Farrell. I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, Josh Brolin did the exact same thing as Thanos. He wasn't Thanos. I mean, he was Cable and he was Thanos, but they're two distinct characters because of the way they executed. So it would be interesting if he looks exactly like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man does.
Mhm.
But I think they're gonna bait and switch us with that. I think it's gonna be
I
it's
have
Doctor Doom's supposed to be scarred and disfigured.
Mhm.
I have a theory.
What's drop it, drop it.
Well, one, the teaser trailer for Fantastic Four gave me WandaVision vibes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, I feel like they were heavy on them traveling into space in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the big thing for the trailer. So I have a feeling something is going to happen where obviously you're going to see Robert Downey Jr.'s face as Doctor Doom prior to him even putting the mask. This is what I'm thinking, right?
Okay.
Something's going to
Mhm.
happen, and when they reach space or whatever, and when all the chaos happens, because the movie takes place well before the 90s,
Yes.
when
Mhm.
they come back or whatever they travel through is going to bring them to present day and
Yeah.
the original universe.
Yeah.
So for the Avengers movie itself, I'm pretty sure like the Avengers are going to be like Tony and he's going to be it's going to be him, but it's going to be hard for them to fight him because it's Tony to them, but
Mhm.
it's not him.
Because he's from the Fantastic Four universe where
Yeah,
he's actually Victor Von Doom. I got you.
exactly.
I
So I
got you.
think we're going to see a lot of him regular as
Yeah.
before wearing the mask, maybe in
Mhm.
Fantastic Four,
Yeah, because
and
he gets right right before they go into space in the Fantastic Four comic books, he is normal looking and he hangs out with Reed all the time, just as Blitz is saying. He
yeah,
has an
so
accident that blows up his face. So I
Mhm.
think you're right, Will.
yeah, so when they come back, it's going to be in a modern day, and the adventures are going to be like it's Tony and all the emotions,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it's just going to be him whooping fucking ass.
I love that.
Like,
Oh,
and I could only picture a scene where, like, you remember in the end of Endgame, he
mhm.
was like, "I am Iron Man." I could fucking hear him saying, "I am Doctor Doom." When he puts the
Yeah,
mask
that'd
back
be
on while fighting the Avengers, I could see
oh,
it.
that'd be sick, dude. Okay, what's this called it? He called it. I loved it. I love that interpretation. That's a good that is a good way to kill two birds with one stone. Because the Fantastic Four, from what we're understanding, they are in a different universe, and that's
Mhm.
why they have a different Silver Surfer who's a female. They have a different Galactus, It's in a different universe, and that's what Fantastic Four. They hop universes all the time. That's what they do. So, and it's all tied in because if we go back to Loki, the TVA actually comes from the Fantastic Four comics and stuff. So it's all kind of tied in. So that makes sense. That's a good play, man. I think they know what they're doing. And Green said it too. It's Russo brothers. So I can't see how they're going to drop the ball. I think they'll give us something.
I have faith.
Pretty solid.
And who knows who else they'll bring back if they're willing to bring, Robert Downey Jr. back to do a role like this. Who knows who else is going to come back? I mean, I didn't get to see Wolverine and Deadpool, but I did see like some of the spoilers of cameos.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're willing to bring these type of people back, who knows who else is going to come back?
Well, yeah, because there's I think as they announced yesterday or whatever, they said it's Avengers Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four first, then Avengers Doomsday, then Avengers Secret Wars, and in Secret Wars, it brings together everybody because they're all fighting for the survival of their universe or whatever you want to call it. So,
you know what would be dope? Well, something I want to see. I know it's not part of Secret Wars, but it would be kind of dope if they threw it in there. Yeah. Bring Chris Evans back as Captain America, but bring him back as Hydra Cap.
Another
verse.
Oh, yes.
I said that because as soon as they made the announcement of Robert Downey Jr., that everybody was in the chats and said, "Are they going to do that? Are they going to bring in this Hydra?" Because
that would be dope.
There's got to be that world out there, right? That world has to be out there too. If it's a multiverse, it has to be.
That I think that would be fucking amazing to hear him say "Hell Hydra," like while fighting, bro. I think it'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be nuts. I think it would. Going back to Winter Soldier, that'd be nuts.
Hydra, assemble.
That'd be nuts, man. Yeah.
I've seen speculation of it being like a superior Iron Man type ordeal to where Iron Man becomes superior Iron Man, but instead of superior Iron Man, becomes Doctor Doom.
He's Doom, right?
Wow, that'd be dope too. I mean, all of it. I just love that it's an open field right now. Play ball, like anything goes.
Everything's on the table.
This is good. What up, Rabbit's joining us? And Ender said, "Well, remember what Doomsday looked like in the most recent Secret Wars? It was half gone." Yeah, I mean, he always has that damage, but I think he will get the damage. But in the Fantastic Four, but like Blitz says, I think he'll, by the time they come into this universe in the current time, he will be fine, and that will play the drama like both Green and Blitz said about messing with Spider-Man and the Avengers. It'll play. It'll be hard for them and whatnot. And that's a good segue into some of the other stuff revealed at Comic-Con. Did you see any? Was there any reveals there that you are interested in collecting from any of the manufacturers? Any figures that you're like, man, I saw something this weekend that I gotta get.
Nothing jumped off the page to me that I was kind of like I need that, but that's most likely going to change when I start seeing it pop out as figures, and then I see it, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I need that. Just
like, now, I saw, and I think this was prior to Comic-Con, but I did see them announcing the Deadpool and the Wolverine Hot Toys. When did those even come out?
Next year. So probably like April.
Have they been up for pre-order?
Yeah, you can pre-order them. I know Hong Kong had a special, like 400 of the Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine were released immediately, and you can get your hands on those. But if you didn't buy those ones, then you have to wait till April next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. It's another good segue. Are you like? Do you go to particular? Do you like? I directly order from Hot Toys, or I directly go on Bandai Premium? Like, how are you getting some of your stuff? Do you go to Big Bad? Or do you go to anything else? How do you hunt down what you're picking up?
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store is a big one. I get a lot of my stuff from them. Sideshow initially was where I got most of my stuff from, but then I just I kind of rolled the dice with a company based out of China called Pop Collectibles,
Yeah.
and I've heard some people say good things, like a lot of good things about them. Like they ship fast, and my experience with them has been good. I ordered the symbiote Spidey from them, and because they get the releases, Sideshow won't get them for months after.
Oh,
And then
wow.
so I was like, I'll get the symbiote Spidey from them. I did. 2 days from China to my doorstep, I got it.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh wow!
And
What?
yeah,
Dang.
and that was the slow shipping that I picked. And
How did
so
they instant transmission to your house?
that's exactly. I was like,
Right.
how is this possible? But so if I really, really want a figure and I don't want to wait for it to come out, I typically just buy it from them.
That's good.
And then it's a little extra for the shipping, obviously, but it's
It's what-
how
yeah.
fast they get it to you. I was like,
Right.
yeah,
It's so funny because that's similar to I mean that's kind of like the same thing with Hasbro with Big Bad or something or
Mhm.
you know whoever they Big Bad you get the stuff from Big Bad before you it's like Hasbro still even thinking about mailing it to you.
Mhm.
So that's interesting. That's a cool oh man that's a cool way to get it because you and while we're on that you mentioned you did slide in there about the third party stuff too. Do you drop over to 5K and find stuff there?
Yeah, just recently, I got a Trafalgar Law figure.
Nice.
Hated the cape that they had on. You couldn't
Yes.
do anything with it, and so I
Yeah,
just
it's horrible.
a buddy of mine told me a 5K, and then so I went over there and I bought his T-shirt, and that came in, and I was able to put that on, and so like the cloth goods and stuff, I tried to replace like the Zorro from SH was the skirt was garbage,
I
so
replaced all of them.
Yep, I replaced that with cloth as well, and so I found myself reaching in more into the third-party stuff for like accessories and whatnot, a lot more recently.
Okay. And hey, what's up, Prime? And Enders has a question. He says, "How's the shipping with the because he buys a lot of 1/6 scale stuff too. Like so, he's wondering what's the shipping like with the Hong Kong.
With Pops Collectibles, it's so everything on their site is like based in Hong Kong in Chinese currency, and so you have to either have your browser auto translate it or you have to look it up. I pay through PayPal, so I know it's going to be secure. But I mean, they give you a list of options and for shipping, and I went with the cheapest one, and they had it to my doorstep within that week, and so I mean, it was just like
wow.
I've never had anytime I've ordered something from them, I've never had an issue with them.
That's so good.
And I've ordered like maybe 4 or 5 things from them.
And those are like again, if it's a hot toy, it's not like you're ordering a $25 Marvel Legends. So
right, exactly.
It's coming through when you're getting it. That's pretty sound judgment of how well they're doing that. That's dope. That's dope. And it's funny because speaking of third party, like when I go on the 5K, it also leads me sometimes to HK Toy Box because I found HK Toy Box through 5K. They get a lot of soft goods from Bell Workshop that does a lot of the SH, and they've got that same thing with the shipping. Like it's a drop down menu. You just pick which one. But even when I pick the standard one, it gets here relatively quick. It's no issue.
Oh yeah.
He said, what would you say is the cheapest shipping in general, just on average? What do you say?
I mean, I think it's FedEx that they do at the bottom of their shipping, and and I mean, again, it's like they have different like levels, so it'll be like regular, but then they'll have like FedEx standard, FedEx overnight, FedEx, and then it just goes down like there's like 15 different shipping options.
Okay.
And so like when you add it to your cart, you can look at the shipping options, and I think it auto selects the lowest one, but you can just go and pick through. But
time frame you want to get it right.
Yeah, I've known some people to pay equivalent of the figure for shipping, and then they get it within like a day or 2,
like 2 hours later.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's your door? Because he says some overseas places I've ordered it's like an extra 50. So I mean, I think it's in that range, but it just I think it depends on if you're willing to wait a little bit. I think.
Yeah.
But I still think they like I'm with Badger. Some of the ones I've used, like even though I put the weight in, they still get it quick. So
Oh yeah. And I will say all this with a caveat that I don't typically like buying from overseas sellers
Right.
because I always get scared because USPS is always sketchy because if it gets lost, there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
man, when it's coming through custom,
Yep.
man, what the hell they doing?
So my favorite figure I own is Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima. I have a
Ooh.
1/6 scale.
What? You just sent a love letter to Blitz.
What?
Yeah, he's up. I think you can see him up
Hold on.
there.
Lord Sakai.
Yeah, right up there.
Ah, sick.
Oh, yep.
Dang.
No.
And he is probably the best figure I own. But I got him from a guy who's living in the UK. And so it was a personal transaction. And he sent it and a bunch of accessories he had with it because he made like a whole diorama.
I'm sorry, give me a second. My cat thinks she's a fucking WWE superstar.
But I got all the diorama pieces that he sent 3 days later first, and I still didn't get the figure itself, or and the tracking wasn't saying anything about it, and so I started to get nervous, and because I know if it got lost. But so I'm very hesitant on buying from overseas, but I've had no negative side effects with like 5K toys and pop collectibles.
I think, as you mentioned earlier, Badger, I think some of them, because they have that option to use PayPal, that makes it even more solid and fortified.
Absolutely.
If you find one that's using PayPal, so they're less likely to lose your shit and anything happens. Because then they're going to be on their ass. And Ender says, I guess it has to do with how bad your instant gratification is. I need to be now.
I got to have it.
Right. He said, he's asking what was the 1/6 scale in the middle.
Where we're looking at here, because we got John Wick, then Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima, and then Moon Knight on the far right.
In the middle. Which is that's dope, dude. What? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So you said there's nothing that's popping out to you. Have you ordered any? Speaking of ordering, have you ordered anything recently that you're excited to this coming?
So typically with 1/6 scale, they announce them like a year and a half before they actually get released.
Yeah.
And so the one I'm most excited for is Wolverine. But then I'm still waiting on it, and hopefully it releases soon. Is the Spider-Man 2099 from the Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh wow! And because then they go back and redesign and everything.
Yeah, they basically made a giant Hasbro figure.
We're
charging Hot Toys prices, and everybody lashed at them, and they're like, "Oh, we heard what you had to say. We'll change it." And then they actually went back and gave him a suit and everything.
Oh wow!
So those two.
When's he due to come out? The remodel.
I think he's at the end of this year. I think.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they're doing like a window. I think it's like September to December time for him.
Oh, that's dope. So have you even started? Because we tend to us lazy boys, we try to get the community involved that wants to be involved. We tend to do this halfway mark, top 10, top 20, whatever figures at the halfway mark of the year. And then at the end of the year, we do, of course, the end of the best figures that we purchased.
I am so sorry, fellas.
No,
you good, brother.
You good, man? I understand.
What's your list looking like now? Like, what are your top? What are some of the best figures you've gotten so far, all the way to July? You purchased, and they don't have to be out from this year. They can just be purchased.
Definitely the symbiote Spidey from Hot Toys because they nailed that one. Thorfinn from Good Smile Company. They did him. It was all cloth on him, and so it was perfect. I would have to say Gear 5 Luffy.
Yeah,
he is great. And then looking at my collection, I would have to say, probably it's a third party company. They did the Red Hood.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
What?
he's right there at the tail end of it,
Hold on.
next to Armored Batman.
let me dig you up.
Oh yeah.
Oh shoot.
damn.
And so,
Oh, that Carnage.
oh yeah,
Yeah, constant.
and then Venom down there.
There you go.
Oh.
See, these are things that enable me, and then my wife wants to be
And I see you got that blue eyes too.
He does
Oh
got
yeah, I'm waiting on the red eyes now
Yeah.
too.
I know.
There
I
you
got
go.
that pre-order too.
The moment I saw that go up for pre-order, I was like, yeah, that's an instant, because I was just thinking
That's
about it.
mine.
Oh, man.
So definitely the Red Hood,
Okay.
the symbiote Spidey,
Hmm.
and then a lot of people aren't happy with it, but I really, really liked Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
Okay.
from No Way Home. Like
Yeah.
the whole release of him, and people were complaining, and some people did like a modification to him, made him look a lot better. I'm not that picky on it. I thought he looked great, and so I kept him. So
Hmm. Enders has a question. Like you'd have to. He says, "Is it so toys?"
I think so. Yeah, I think it's Sushi Toys.
Okay.
Toys.
Hmm. Now here's a question for you.
Okay.
You're used to soft goods.
Yeah.
Right at the jump, you were like introduced to them, like, oh,
Mhm.
there's soft goods on figures. What do you think about the soft goods on the 112 scales? Like, are the Mezcos, are they like, okay, here, and I'm asking this because you're a legit Hot Toys collector.
Mhm.
And a lot of times people say, well, the Mezcos are miniature Hot Toys. You can actually say, is it really a miniature Hot Toys? Or what is your take on like Mezco type stuff, soft goods on 112 scale? Do they work? Do they not work? Does it depend on the figure?
I think it's hit or miss. Like I got the Berserk 112 scale. I can't remember who made them, but his cape was not good. It's like papery, and then so I was just like, and then but there's always somebody, some collector out there who does it better though, because they're spending the time to solely focus on that. They're not worried about making money, like a whole lot of money off of it. They're making it knowing that they're going to make some commission off of it. But, but from what I've seen mostly, it's not bad. It's a lot of it works for what I need it for.
Okay.
I'm not super. I don't have them all displayed in front of me, and I just look at them with disdain. I just kind of like, oh, that works, or that. Oh no, that cape has to go. Let's go get a wired one, and then I'll find somebody selling it, or I'll find a third party person. But from what I've seen, sometimes the 1/6 scale just kind of botches it as well. Like it's not good on their side. And then I'll buy Mythic Legions. A lot of their stuff is great.
Yeah.
I cannot stand the capes or the cloaks, and I always buy a third party cape.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, and I found this to be better, but I love the figures. Like I think they're great.
That's great.
You make me want to buy a Hot Toy, but it ain't happening.
Well, if I'm going to be part of the community and I'm going to be an enabler real fast, I will say find one that's getting released and put a pre-order down and treat it like a video game from GameStop. Just do increments of $20 or whatever whenever you can. And by the time it actually comes out, it's paid off and you're not paying a huge.
My wife would tell me to build increments of a house so I could pay
Build
Just letting you know. Because let me tell you, earlier today I was thinking about buying something and she just gave me that corner eye like Toddy Mac does. And I was like, I put my phone down, I dropped my wallet, I was like, hey.
Just pops around the corner.
Put the cookie down. Unworthy says, is this where all the dicks hang out? Absolutely. And we also have honey badgers here too, so you better be careful. Samurai Guy has a good one. He says, do you have a figure that you don't mess around with as much because you're afraid to damage it?
Ooh, that's a
great question.
Looking at, I would probably say that it would probably be Probably my Jin Sakai figure.
Okay.
The only time I really mess around with him is to pose him for a shot.
Right.
Kind of keep him where he's at because he has a lot. Like the third party company who made him, they went above me on because I mean individual kunais in his vest, the it's die cast like skirt level, the swords are die cast, the it's rope around. It's not like a peg that you put into a hole. It actually loops through the ropes on his waist and everything. Like they went, it's like video game accurate to what you see in the game. But so I kind of don't mess with them because if anything breaks on that, I'd probably cry.
I got a question. So, are you going to be getting the Lord Sakai Spin Master figure that PlayStation is releasing in partnership with them?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm probably going to wait for some reviews to drop, honestly. Because I'm so content with the one that I have because it's called the Ghost of the Battlefield is what they named it when they released it. I'm from VTS Toys. Never bought anything of theirs, but that was the only thing I got from them, and I'm so content with that. But if another Jin Sakai figure comes out like what we're talking about and it's good, yeah, I mean I'm probably gonna buy it because I can.
It looks amazing. But I say it because you said like you really don't want to move that one as much unless you're gonna post. This one it's 112. Obviously, it's plastic and it's not soft goods. But however, from what me and the fellas have seen from what Spin Master is putting out behind the scenes, we got an inside look. It looks amazing. Like Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
They released a figure for her for pre-order on Amazon. Her ponytail is articulated. So you can get her like one of her positions where she flies down and uses the bow and her hair goes up as like if it's really moving. And that's just a figure, like just a basic figure.
Yeah, I just took a second look at it because it's been a while since I took a look at it. But yeah, I'm gonna get them.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
On that note, you gotta get a Hot Toys blitz. What up, Raven?
Ravens.
Piggybacking on that, Samurai says, when did those Spin Masters drop? Well, they were pre-ordered like a couple weeks ago. I don't know.
Yeah, they went ASAP, but it wasn't all the figures.
Right,
that was crazy. Yeah, but I'm excited for what they're going to be doing. We had the honor of seeing some of the figures before they were even announced,
right? And
photos of them from a good friend of ours. We won't say because we're not supposed to,
right?
But all the figures that are in that first wave look amazing, and I'm excited for the future because these are figures that you want from the video game universe that companies don't normally pick up on.
Right.
So for Sony to be like, hey, you want to make a toy of mine? Let's do this. Says a lot.
And it's legit because it's similar to Tater Toys. You're getting something that is in a reasonable price point that you can play around with it, and it's not like you didn't break the bank with it per se. It's good enough price where you can use a pocket. You could be a pocket fig or whatever, and you're good. But it represents the characters you like. Okay, Rabbitstein has. He's going back. Going back to 1/6 and 1/12 soft goods, the thing with 1/12 is too small for it to have clothing to flow naturally. 1/6 does better because it's big enough to have natural. Yeah, in most cases it does. I think that's why you're better off as a soft goods with the capes. They are supposed to be the easiest to make because it's more real estate. But like Badger said, some of the times they skimp on them and then it's just it looks like tissue paper. But I think. Too, it depends on the design of the figure that they're doing soft goods on, because I would say, and I don't own this figure, but it appears to be that the Mezco, the Batman, looks to be pretty close in comparison to the Hot Toys. The only thing is the Hot Toys is a Hot Toys, but they definitely got it right with the soft goods on that 1/12 scale figure. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
That's like the Mezco the Crow. That was a figure that everybody was like, hot toy quality. Like there was no flaw in Mezco the Crow.
Yeah, they got it right.
Like at all.
They got it right. It just depends. But that's not every figure. Like there are plenty of 1/12 scale figures of soft goods that just like, what the hell? What were we doing? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, but and that's why it made the decision when they did the Spider-Man 29, and they made him basically a big Marvel. That was just the weirdest decision ever to come out of Hot Toys. It was like,
Yeah.
how do you not get that right? That's what you do. It's like, huh? It's like I'm not gonna buy a. What were those? Because it looked like. Remember what were they called? They were the Marvel Legends that were the big. They were 12-inch back in the day when Toys R Us was still open. What the hell were those?
You know, they still sell them like on Amazon. Like if you type in Marvel Legends, those things come up a lot.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's what the Hot Toys Spider 29. It looked like one of them. It's like, dude, what the hell? You can't sell me that for 200 some bucks. Come on. But yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, it's I like that more manufacturers are figuring out that they can make quality soft goods. Marvel Icons, thanks, Rabbit. They can make those figures thing because I'm really excited about where SH is going with it. Because I feel like they'll get better the more they keep trying to make them. They'll start getting better and better at like the designing, engineering, and they'll just get better. Because I think that like as far as when the Gohan came out and he had the soft goods, it's like they should have put it on the newest Piccolo, but I think I don't think they don't got it down yet. But I think the next version of Piccolo will probably have it. And
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
The new Piccolo, I have them. I don't know if anybody else does, but
no, not yet.
No.
the way they did the body part portion for the cape, all they had to do was attach a soft good piece to the peg, and that was it. That would have been the cape. Instead of what they did in adding a slot where you put the plastic piece of the cape.
What? Oh,
They could have did the same thing they did to Gohan. Like Gohan it's just an attachment to the plastic piece. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's all they had to do because it was already attached to Piccolo.
Probably cheaper for him too.
Yeah. Much
That big
cheaper.
sheet of plastic, yeah.
You could throw that shit like a ninja star, bro. That's how hard that plastic is, bro. That shit is crazy.
So and that makes me wonder: will they will we see a re-release of Majin Buu with the soft goods case? That would be interesting.
Well, supposedly we're getting there was a rumor of finally getting an SH Kid Buu, which I really do want.
Please.
So awesome.
I can't remember what was the exact main version of Buu it was, but if you guys remember the show, Buu there was a gray version of Buu.
Oh, Evil Buu.
Yep.
Was it Evil Buu?
Yes, I think it was.
Okay. Yeah. Supposedly we're getting that one too.
Oh, sick.
So I think that would be a dope version to put the fucking cape on.
Yeah.
He's tall, he's slinky, he's skinny. Just pop the cape.
And that's why I think I'm holding off on getting Majin Buu proper because I feel like once those two come out, they'll probably re-release an updated.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, the event exclusive good Majin Buu, the fat version, even though for a plastic cape, that figure is top tier.
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
Yeah.
Really good.
Like at least they did his cape in 3 pieces so you can articulate it to look like it's in the wind.
And he's not too see because they tried to do the same thing, and I think Badger might be able to speak to this. They tried to do the same thing with some of the One Piece things, but the case was like a big piece of I don't know paperweight stuff.
Ninja stars, bro. Ninja stars.
Yeah, come on, man. Why are you doing that? No, it's. But I think, like I said, it all depends on the figure, whether the soft goods is a plus, minus, whatever. It can go either way, and it's you find yourself like, and there's another thing about that soft. I think also soft goods kind of comes into play depending on how far you want to get your quote unquote essential version of that character. Because if you don't really care too much about the character, you might not use the plastic cape or whatever. It might be fine. But if it's a character you like, this is one of my faves, you may actually go, I'm going to upgrade them to make them a little bit better because I
Mhm.
just want that more definitive version.
I
Yeah.
think I think for that, like you're correct because Mezco just showed the Beetlejuice figure.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
which I'm
So we
excited.
know NECA is coming out with one, and I thought the NECA one looked great. I mean,
Yeah,
it was a missed opportunity. It could have been a deluxe. Maybe when all
Yep.
releases, they'll sell out a deluxe figure.
right.
But if you're into like the quintessential figure of that character, like for me, I want the Beetlejuice figure. I'm gonna go with the Mezco one, obviously.
Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Soft goods. I mean, we don't know really what it's coming with yet, but just knowing you're getting a mini Hot Toy version of the juice
Right.
is more
And
than
it
enough.
also factors in, and Badger, I don't know how familiar you are with these guys, but it also does depend on the figure too, because if you like going back to something like Jada, they made the geese on Ryu and Ken like this really malleable plastic where it's not soft goods, but it's the next best thing in a sense without going there and
Mm-hmm.
making it look kind of silly. And
Like
so
Stone, like
yeah,
Stone.
yeah,
Mhm.
like Stone Collective. You're right, like Stone Collective. So I think that it's like I think it just comes down to manufacturer how they approach their engineering, what they really want to maximize out of it, because there's always opportunity to get around this. Oh, we don't want to really go soft goods, but let's do this or we can do that. And it's strange because Jada Toys simultaneously releasing this newer fill, thinner plastic that's malleable with some of the Street Fighters, but with their Cyberpunk, seven, what are you, 2077 figures, Edge Runner figures, those are
Mhm.
going to be half soft goods. So it's like, I guess it just comes down to the figures or the characters or whatever.
Mhm.
What they decided.
You know who doesn't need to use soft goods? McFarlane. You want to know why? Because why is he putting used curtain capes on fucking Batman? Like he was like, I'm gonna take the one down off my window. I'm gonna cut it up into a bat signal, and I'm going to put it on Batman.
And,
Soft goods.
and every time we take a knife to McFarlane's style, he managed to slip a little bit of something underneath because he did reveal another Batmobile that
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of excited
Mhm.
for.
Near and
Yeah,
dear
I
to my
needed.
heart. Near and dear to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Forever Batmobile.
Yeah, that thing
Mhm.
looks sick. So
And it fucking lights up. Oh my god.
I know,
He
dude.
needs to just make vehicles. He just needs to make vehicles. I don't
Yep.
even
You're
care
right.
about nothing else.
Just let him make it. That should be. We should start a hashtag or like a I don't know a group. Just make vehicles, McFarlane.
Make a big ass sign. Only vehicles, no toys. Only vehicles, no toys.
You need to call him Toddy Vroom Vroom.
Right.
Bro, I saw the somebody posted a video of the Batman Forever Batmobile, and you guys
Mhm.
know that that's my favorite version of the Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
And when they started lighting up, I was like, oh my god. I was like,
Yeah.
Toddy, you made me smile.
Uh, and I'm gonna don't act like I'm not gonna do like I don't know why Skelly bought two of them. I guess he was just like he was just on that end. But don't act like I'm not gonna buy that animated Batman if when I see it in Target.
Quite,
Mhm.
so it is in Target, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be in
Because
Target. When
the aftermarket fucking price for that shit is crazy.
what does it went to now?
It's like I seen people 150, 200, and the Batmobile is what, $45 or something like that?
I think
Mhm.
so. I think
Yeah.
it's $50.
There's people selling it for like 200.
Gee,
I'm
Damn.
like, it ain't that
Mm.
serious, my friend.
no.
But I
It'll
am getting it. I am
it's
gonna get
gonna show up like that. And like, do you do much brick and mortar type hunting like Target and Walmart, Badger?
Sometimes, like if I find myself like going to a different city.
Oh wow.
I live in
Okay.
North Carolina, so I'll go to like Raleigh or something,
it.
What?
and
Oh
That's
shit!
like
Hey,
Damn.
what part of North Carolina?
Fayetteville.
Oh shit! I'm in Charlotte.
Nice, man. I go down there to get my tattoos.
What? That's
Hey,
dope.
next time you're in the area, hit me up, dude.
Yeah, man,
Oh,
we'll
that's
do.
awesome. I love
Um,
this. This is
but yeah,
awesome.
I'll go to a different city and see what toy stores are around because
Okay.
sometimes like these places have stuff that they just don't advertise or they don't have websites, and then you find
Hmm.
good stuff there. I found a lot of figure arts and hot toys doing that.
Really? Oh,
Hmm.
Hmm.
that's dope. Hmm. Just randomly being out at different towns, you're like, oh shit, they got something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's pretty. Hey, what a toy addict. Um,
Yo, yo.
yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, I had no idea you were East Coast like that. That's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So would you ever go up to Legion Con or something like that?
If it presents, like if I have the availability to, yeah. I'm kind of whatever. I have a buddy who is a graphic illustrator, and he sets up a booth at most cons that come around in the
I'll be right
area.
back,
And so,
fellas.
Okay.
and then so he'll let me know. He's like, "Hey, I'm going. You want to go with me?" I was like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
that's
sure.
sick.
I'll tag along." And then I'll just kind of browse around.
That's dope. And here's Ray. Raven says, "Ink party, toys and tattoos." I love That's what's up. No, that is really cool. Yeah, I mean it's the finding them in store. It's weird because it's really probably turned into maybe 15%, maybe 10% of my. But it's I mean it's almost predominantly online now.
Hmm.
It is really it's tough because there is still that scalper element out there in the
Yeah.
street, and they just when you think they've kind of faded away, they pop back up and they're back in the mix and stuff.
Hmm.
Even the fucking tumbler is like ridiculous price in the aftermarket,
What
bro.
are they charging for it? Because
Mm.
250,
are
220,
you serious?
180.
Oof.
So I recently started the Batmobile collection.
Yes, yes.
So I got the Hot Wheels RC, the Batman, and then I got the
Hmm.
'89 Batman
Hmm.
Batmobile. So now I need the tumbler, which I'm getting, but I'm not gonna fucking pay that much for it.
No,
And the
I'd wait.
animated series
Mm.
one, that shit is crazy too.
Well, remember when the first Keaton one came out? It was
Yeah,
crazy prices until
Hmm.
it like finally dropped and stuff, and now it's like relatively. Because that's the one thing about it being a McFarlane, it makes it's gonna level out
Yeah.
eventually. You'll be able to get it. So, Samurai Chris says, any of you guys order anything from the Mythic Legion sale? Got me 4 skeletons to start an army.
I
Actually, I
actually
got 2.
passed. I passed for once.
You didn't get any Blitz?
No.
Nothing?
Well, one, I was going crazy at work, and then two, I was just like, I'll see it at Legion Con. I'm gonna be there. I
True.
don't need to pre-order anything. They'll have everything I want there.
Hmm.
Badger, you pick up anything this Friday?
No, and I'm gonna say I was pissed off when I found out about the sale because I had just got my first Mythic Legions figure, and then it set in. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some more. I'm gonna get a handful of stuff, and so I
Uh-huh.
just went out and I fought. Forgetting it, it's like the Red Knight with the curved horns around his head. I can't remember. He was one of the first releases. They did starts with a V.
Vermilius, Vermilius.
Yes, yeah. And so
Okay.
I got the first like release of him, and then I
Mhm.
got that, and then I just got accepted into a collab to do Mythic Legions, and they're like, "Hey, check out this sale they're doing," and I found out they're releasing a bunch of the ones I had just bought and that were
Damn.
already en route to
Oh
me, and
no.
so I was just like,
Ah.
you know what? Okay, we're gonna stop there. We're not gonna buy anything else. We're just gonna let it go.
Raven, he said, or he got 4. Yeah, I got 2. I was like, man, but I just gotten shit. I forgot what I just got the couple days before, so I was like, nah, man, I can't. It's like, but 2 is good enough. They're what I think they're going to eventually re-release a different, like slightly different color version. I mean, they got the
They're gonna
mold. They're
have
not,
to.
yeah, they
Hmm.
got the mold. Like they're not gonna not use it.
It's a money maker. They're not. That's why I said, you know what? At Legion Con, every year they have like a surprise besides their exclusives.
That's
I'm
right.
pretty sure they're gonna have those skeletons there, even though they said, people were saying that that's their only sale for it. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're gonna have that there. I'm sure they're gonna have another surprise there.
Yeah, he's right.
And then again, I mean, I'm going, but the creme de la creme for that day is actually the ghost hunting we're gonna be doing in the nighttime at
This
this
is
house.
true.
So
Ghostbusters, lazy Ghostbusters.
toy busters.
Yeah, toy busters.
Toy Busters.
I'm gonna ask the ghost, hey, can you play with this figure? If you hear me, make it move.
He said, "Got to make room for my skeleton and cat legions." Jesus. Oh, man.
I don't even have room on my skeleton shelf for more skeletons at the
This is
moment.
true. Now, speaking of it, would you buy a dragon?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I've been looking for God knows how long for an articulated dragon, and the closest thing I can come by is statues or
Yep.
like Dungeons and Dragons minis. And so
It's coming. It's coming.
So-
Four Horsemen is gonna do it. It's coming.
they need to, because they're going to get my money so fast if they do.
They've been teasing it for. Look, we've had this discussion like a while ago. So
Yeah.
obviously, the Last Horseman is about to release.
Mhm.
After the Four Horsemen, if you go into the lore mythos, all they keep
Mhm.
talking about is the dragons, the dragons, the dragons. They've teased the dragons so much.
Right.
If that's the fucking surprise at Legion Con, I'm gonna fuck. My wife is gonna tell me to fly with the dragons, bro, because I'm coming back with like 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, make that 4 because I'll send you the money for it.
I got you. I'll put my 3 hanging on my ceiling so she can't be like, "There's no room for it." I'll be like, "There's room now. I got ceiling space."
That's right. Oh, so what do you think would be a fair price for a dragon, Ben?
Depending on how big it is,
Okay.
I would say. So if it was probably about the size of a hot toy, like 1/6 scale, I could see them charging like 100, maybe 150. And if it scaled up from that, and I guess it also depends on like articulation and whatnot. But for a dragon, depending on the size they're releasing, I'm gonna guess in like at least 100.
Okay. Raven says he guesses 250 to 300.
Yeah, it's
I hope
gonna
not.
be at least 250 because a troll is 125.
At
That's
least
right,
250.
250.
I say 200 will be the best bet. I would be shocked if they went lower than that.
Okay.
251, Bob.
But then again, I mean, depending on how big they do the dragon as well, they could probably pull off something slightly bigger than a troll. I'll show you the troll, and then I'll show you what I mean by slightly bigger.
Now,
So, let's see.
I wonder.
Excuse me while I knock down the rest of my mythics.
Damn. He's risking it for the biscuit.
Like my wife says, this is my other son. So this one, obviously, when retail, I think it was 125.
Yeah.
It's pretty big for what it is.
Right.
If they did the dragon maybe 3 inches taller, and obviously the wingspan or whatever, I can see them maybe doing that for like 180.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna be really big, like I would hope it would be, like at least like this big in height with a nice wingspan, I could see 200, 250.
Well, Rabbit says, he goes, damn, y'all thinking too low. I think they will try and price it like a HasLab. Now, what size, I don't know.
The best thing that they could do is that dragons come, I mean, in mythic lore or even lore in general, like they're all different shapes, sizes, colors.
True.
So they could pull off making quite a variety of them. They could have a Dragon Legions line for all I care. Like,
Hey, I take it.
yeah, but I mean, even a dragon of this size for 125 is not bad. This is a big size figure.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm thinking too, like for something like that, it's going to be, you're gonna have to do some minor assembly. Since I was assume with the wings.
Almost dropped this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh shit.
The wings would
And then look at the weapon, bro.
yeah. Okay.
Like the dragon doesn't need a weapon. I mean, he came with a chain too. I don't know why. Get the fuck over here, bitch.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that the wings would be you'd have to put them on. They'd probably also be foldable, just like I don't know the unknown one or something like that. One of those guys.
oh,
And
you
so,
know what I would want them to do with the dragon? So, these trolls that I have came with two head sculpts. Oh, I came with one Cyclops one, and obviously this one, right? I would hope the dragon come if the mouth is not articulated on it. I would hope they'd come with at least 2 to 3 head sculpts, like one with the mouth closed, one with it like open, or one like breathing out whatever. Like you're gonna add an effect to it.
right.
So like give it some type of variety. I guess is what I want.
I think they could get away with it being pretty good size because, like I said, it'd be modular in a sense. You'd be putting on parts. You may have to put on the tail. You may have to put on the wings. You know, so it could be pretty big. He says, Rabbit says, because Journey said the Beast of the Mosaic was way too small, and that was troll size. Because yeah, that dragon is about troll size. That beast. So
It would be cool if they would do like accessory sets for the dragons.
Yeah,
They could do like saddlebags for them. They could do like
Right.
armor sets, like armor plating for like the heads and stuff like that. That
Well,
would be
That'd
dope.
be dope.
realistically, what I want is a huge fucking dragon. Like I'm talking about massive, right? That like you can have a mythic, like if it was riding the dragon.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
In order to do that, it would have to be really, really huge.
Yeah.
I'm not drastically huge, but I'm talking about maybe like 3 trolls in like length and like height, just so that it looks like a human is really riding a massive creature.
And again, they part it out. You'd have to assemble some of it so it could fit in a box.
You imagine they did a wave and did like build a dragon.
There you go.
You get a whole wave, you get one wing.
He has a size compare before you go, Blitz.
Yeah.
Size compare the troll to a regular size figure.
Okay, I got you.
So Raven says breath weapon effects. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely put that in. That's definitely.
So this is a gladiator.
Okay. They're pretty good size. 7 inches.
Oh wow. Damn.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if the dragon was maybe this height compared to this, even if it's not a full like grown dragon or whatever, you could say whatever type of dragon it is small because they come all shapes and sizes and different colors. If you did one a little bit taller like this, that comparison alone is pretty decent. As opposed to it being the same height.
It'd have to be 250 or 300, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 250, but I could see them doing a small dragon just to push out more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like,
get more.
It's all I mean, every company's a money's game.
Oh yeah.
And if they're doing it smart, they're pretty much gonna be like, you know what? Let's do different types of dragons. I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, let me get like 12 dragons in 12 different colors.
Right.
And then be like, at the end of a commercial, collect them all.
That's a huge bitch. No, it's and again the demand for it's there. So who knows what I was looking at speaking of Badger being on here.
Watch her foot.
I was looking at I forget the name of it. You may know the name of it, Badger. I'm not familiar.
Give me a second.
But it's a company that made a 1/6 scale the Batman Batmobile. She was like $1,500.
Yeah, they're expensive.
But people buy them.
Jazz Inc., I think.
I think you're right. I think it was.
Yeah.
So,
Good luck with getting because those things sell out within the hour.
So isn't that crazy? So that's what I'm saying. A dragon, they could make it pretty good size and still sell out. They can make it pretty. Different dragon can would be nice, like different versions of Agri. Arakakor. Yeah, that'd be dope. Some half giant size, some brute size. Yeah, that makes it would make sense for them to get the most usage out of it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That they're gonna do that if they can. And I would think too, it'd be weird if it had like some like I wouldn't say soft goods, but like some degree of like areas where because some dragons do have like mane type stuff. Some of them have like a little bit of fur tough.
Mhm.
It just
Mhm.
depends. Like there's a lot they could do to because I imagine when they make that first mold, they're gonna think of multiple uses out of that mold. Figure out how to
Absolutely.
get mileage out of it. But yeah, I'm excited and I'm thinking I hope it's coming soon. I'm hoping that they're because I think that the rumbling in their chats and the rumbling in their messages is that people are kind of getting a tad bit lukewarm on Mythics because they're waiting on so many lines that have been pre-ordered and different stuff like that. They have to kind of do. They almost kind of have to do a Robert Downey Jr. to kind of get the fan base back energized to do it. And the Dragon would do it. The Dragon
Yeah,
would knock that over
absolutely.
the head.
Look, how many mythics did they just repaint like over and over, which is great. Whatever.
2000.
They're gonna do a dragon mold. The
Mhm.
first one's gonna be named Rob. The second one's name is gonna be Bob. The third one's gonna be Todd. And like they're just gonna keep going because you're gonna need them all, and they're gonna say that they're all brothers.
Mhm.
You know, nah. But for me, I mean, look what they did with Cesar and Azar. All they
Yeah,
did was repaint them and said they were twins.
Mhm.
you're right.
And I purchased them. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah, you did.
So I was like, oh, they're twins. I need them. But
Well, he's got
like,
to have his brother.
yeah, you gotta have family. But I think it would be amazing, like how they do the figura obscura. Like it pays homage into either a character or something of mythic lore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it would be dope if they made their own version of like like a blue eyes white dragon and a
Yeah,
Ooh,
red
yeah.
eyes black dragon.
that'd be sick.
Mhm.
Like
But it's
obviously
very-
they'll call it something else or whatever. But
Right.
I think paying homage into like things like that, or even just attempting to do something like that, I think they could kill it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I just thought about something too. I just thought about something. You're gonna catch this as soon as I say the Four Horsemen. They designed the drag like what's his name? Gildemore. He was from Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
They made him, and he was huge.
Yeah.
So they could go pretty big. I think they could go pretty big with the dragon.
I think they're gonna make if the dragon is gonna be more than 250, I feel like it's gonna be like galactic size or sentinel size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
It would have to be for it to be within that range. And then just imagine the wingspan on that thing, bro.
Oh geez.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like expand it. I'm gonna hit my daughter. I'm gonna hit my son. It's gonna be
And-
everywhere, bro.
Speaking of the wings, like, what if they did them to where like Aya Ghidorah's wings, to where you could like fold them up and to where you could get them to like
Oh,
knuckle up.
that'd be sick, dude.
On
I would
wings.
hope they can. I mean, to get wings where it just expands would be pointless because us as toy photographers, you know how far back we're gonna have to go to try to get most of that dragon in the photo.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna
It'd
be
be
in
like
the
the
apartment.
gargoyles' wings.
I'm gonna be in the apartment next door trying to take the photo and still have to back up.
The dragons across the street. Oh damn, Ravens. That's a dope. I would
I would
want a
want a
Yes,
skeleton.
a Draco Lich
Ooh,
would be
yeah.
dope.
Yes, that would be sick.
You know what else would be dope if they did like oh my god, what is it called? I don't remember the exact name of the version of Godzilla, but a dragon that was like melting from like
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
The oxygen destroyer Godzilla.
yeah, that could be like a dragon for like Aethar
Yes.
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
he's fire and just have it like he melt and have him ride that shit. There you go.
Mhm.
Rabbit says we need a new lens. We need new lenses to capture everything in the dragon den. And then Raven says, I'm gonna start knocking the wall down in my house and start building my dragon lens. I would not be surprised, Raven. give each horseman a dragon match their theme. Like, I mean, why?
Ooh.
I think if they did that, it's not gonna be huge. It's not gonna be a massive size
All the
dragon.
smaller.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like it would be like a little bit bigger than the troll.
Yeah. But if
And
they
I
were
wouldn't even be mad at that either because
no,
you could have the dragon lower, like it's like
Mhm.
walking with its wings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
so since we're on wish fulfilling, which I don't think is wishful, I think we're gonna get a dragon. What's the one grail you're looking for, Badger? Whether it be Hot Toys or SH or both.
Or anything.
Yeah.
What's your grail you're looking
That's hard.
for?
I would have to say, I got two that come straight to mind. I know NECA did one a while ago, but a very good Balrog from Lord of the Rings.
Oh shit!
Ooh. Okay.
Like if they did a 6 scale Balrog, I'd be on top of that.
Mhm.
How much that would have to be as tall as you? Human
And then if on the topic of dragons, I would have to say the Skyrim dragon. I'm spacing on his name. Spacing on the name. Alduin. Yep. And
Yes.
I would love an Alduin dragon.
Damn. Those are good.
Those are really good.
Man. Wow. Okay. So that's the figure. If you get any figure made right now, it'd be one of those two.
Yeah. Definitely a Balrog or Alduin. I mean, just dragons in general. But also, if they did any Baldur's Gate 3 characters, I would love any of those. Those would just be dope.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I think we all came up with our.
Mine will always be the same. Mine will always be the same. I just want a Delta Force Chuck Norris figure.
There we go.
With the bike with the little missiles and him saying loud and clear.
That's
all I want.
Hey, look, if Hyatt keeps at it, you might actually get that. Hyatt keeps at it. I think it might just be getting the license of Chuck, maybe. Possibly.
5K could do it, man. Just say the man who is the man or whatever the hell.
Yeah, or like just call him.
Give me a different name.
Or just that dude.
Delta America.
Force And Raven says, I just need to start up a toy company that just builds 1+ scale dragons in their town. Kickstarters and lottery. Here I come.
You know how much the problem with that is, like, you have to have a bankroll because the mold alone is gonna run you like in the high, like close to like 20 grand for a mold.
Oh yeah, it does.
And that's just the mold. That doesn't count for anything else.
Right.
And then if it peg ones like Toddy Mac does, it's a problem.
The dragon peg one. Samurai says, can we get some good Fallout figures? That's it. Yeah. I think with season 2, as the show gets more and more popular, they'll start releasing adjacent figures. Like, of all the Fallout universe. I think it's coming. It's a matter of time.
You know what else I want? More Metroid figures.
Yes,
give me villains, man. Right, give me villains. Give me Ridley. Give me
Darkseid.
Give me Kraid.
Okay.
I want some like heavy duty like villains, man. Give me Space Pirates so he could fight. I mean, she could fight. She could fight. Biggest lie told in history when she first died in a video game. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, it's a woman."
I wonder. I mean, this wasn't teased to us by any means, so we're not spoiling anything. But I wonder if like Spin Masters or Jada would pick up the license and do that.
Of which one?
Yeah,
of
like get us some Metroid. Get it, you do it.
Nah, that would be exclusive to Nintendo because that's a
Yeah.
Nintendo
Yeah.
game. So it'll be either World of Nintendo would have to come up with something for it, or a third party, or Figma.
Hmm.
There's statues of like plenty of the villains. There's a Ridley
Oh, yeah.
statue right now
But
that's
they
like
look
seven
so.
hundred
I've
and fifty
seen that.
bucks.
It was so. I'm wondering though. See, and the reason why I say that is they've already dipped into. I don't know. Oh, I that's where I forgot to. Is Jack specific to do?
Yeah,
They could, and I think they may. Now I haven't seen him in person yet, but we've seen photo or shots of them. If they're coming, if the Simpson figures are halfway decent, then that means that they're getting better at their, like, I guess, molding, engineering, and whatnot.
except for their 118 because I seen it in Target today and they don't articulate at all. So the
No, they
little
don't.
living room set, it literally just bends his legs and raises his arm, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that's what we got to see if they elevate their engineering game, then there is a. And the reason why I say that's because it's just direct competition with Sony. Then in that case,
Hmm.
like they're like let's put out more of our characters.
Going back to Dream Figures, a Figuarts Doflamingo. I want a Doflamingo figure so bad.
I think we're getting. I mean, they're jumping around. They're going back to pre-time skip. Then I think they'll jump post time skip. They're gonna. It's all about them getting better at it. I hope. Like it's
Yeah.
I think they're improving. They've improved a lot.
Yeah.
Like they're I mean the only thing they gotta really get rid of is the thong in the front. But like
they love that
but
Cisco.
I mean, you guys know when I got on my Dragon Ball kick, I was buying older figures, newer figures, older figures. A lot of comparison between older and newer. There's a lot of difference with articulation, and the newer figures just pose better and hide a lot of unnecessary viewing that you would have gotten in older figures. I guess.
Right.
Yeah. One figure that I absolutely love that Figma has made many of. They've done a lot of Luffy, but Imagination Works made the Luffy.
Yeah.
And that figure
He's
is
amazing.
my favorite Luffy that I own because he's taller. I mean, it came with a cloth good cape and everything, and it works. It's working.
And he came with his hockey parts too. Like it's like, come on, SF, you can't give him hockey. It's just lazy. But I think I know what I was gonna. Speaking of, have you picked up any demonical fit Dragon Ball stuff? Demonical fit or demonical fit?
Yeah, demonical fit.
Yeah, because they've been too pissed off waiting on SH, and so they've made like their 3.0 Goku. I hear is like really good.
That's why SH is pushing out so much more Dragon Ball Z figures to come out. Did you see that they have the Saiyan recovery tank that's coming out?
No, I did not see it.
I am fucking getting that, bro. It even has it has a light up. It comes with Goku's face, and you could put it has like the mask, and then it has a light up effect where it shows like bubbles going through the front, like if it's real water.
Whoa.
Getting it. You better never come out with a freezer shit, because my wife is gonna tell me to live in it, and I'm gonna go live in it.
I want a capsule playset, bro. A capsule court playset. Give me like one dome, just one dome.
That'd be dope.
I want them to do his Future Trunks ship. I know a third party did one. But it was like a little too small, apparently. But I think SH did one, and then also add like a replacement cover so it could look like when Cell arrived in the show.
Yeah,
and have like the outer cocoon of him.
Yes,
I think that would be dope to like have as an attachment and replace.
Rabbit's Dan up to his pretty normal enabling sidebar. STC Tamashi exclusive available on Premium Bandai. There you go. Go get it.
Here you go, Thor. The capsule.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
That's
What do you got,
112.
AB?
Whoa.
What the hell? Someone made. Wait a second.
Is that
Hey.
112? Oh,
Holy
that's too small.
shit,
It's
Oh,
too small.
dude! Damn,
Yeah, that's the only picture to it. Yeah, that's
damn,
like the size it would be.
mm.
dude, that's cool. 265. That's cool.
265.
That's Goku waving at it because it's too small.
Well, it is too small, but it's still you can still fudge it with some stuff.
I think SH will make a Frieza ship one day. I mean,
They
look at
probably will.
the dragon.
Hmm?
Look how big the fucking dragon is, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you own any of those, Badger?
Which
Any of
ones?
the dragons from Dragon Ball Z?
No.
They're pretty massive, bro. They're
Yeah,
pretty dope.
that's when I started doing my research. I was like, I saw how big they were, and I was like, that's gonna be fighting for some space. I don't know if I can accommodate it.
I gotta thank Thor for that day. It was actually it was $300, and it was the
Yeah.
deal of the day on Big Bad. And he texted me right away, and it was 125, bro.
Yes, dude.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was like, same day, same moment, instantly.
He was like, wow.
Like I was in the middle of a meeting at work, and I gotta step out for a second, and I ordered that, man.
Oh man. Yeah. It's and again, that's what I said, man. You like Big Bad will come through every once in a while. You'd be like, what the hell?
I wish they would come through with Greatest Vegeta. I need that one, but he's like so fucking expensive right
I
now.
would not be surprised eventually. I mean, you never know. You just never know. Because
I think we will get
you
another
know
one.
there's stock of stuff places. That's what the thing is. There's always stock of stuff. They act like there's not stock of stuff, but every toy manufacturer has stock of stuff. Okay, he says, Ender says, I'd like to see a cloth did something a la Killing the Children toy line and a manga battle angel, Attila. Man, a manga battle angel, Attila would be, I'd buy that instantly. Yeah, I'd buy it. I'd buy it. There's just certain animes you just grab if they come out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's they're getting, like I said, I think SH is getting better overall. So they're learning and they're trying different things and they're going to get there because they're getting tired of seeing these third party dudes come in and
Yeah.
clean house, man. These third party dudes are cleaning house.
I mean, look at my Saiyan pod. That was third party. That
it
shit
was.
amazing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Copper?
Yo,
What's up?
Yeah,
What up?
they come through and they're cleaning the house, man. And what made me know that they're really getting tired of that is because I collect Spy Family X or Spy X Family, and they've already released the new Anya that's gonna software. They're like, oh, I'm tired of watching these people buy software, so they're going to start doing it more and more and more.
Well, even the reissues for the episode 1 figures, like their soft goods are really good. Especially like Qui-Gon's, like his
he
little
did say
poncho
he did
thing,
show us. Yeah.
and his cloak is like wired and everything, and it looks really good too.
that's dope.
Yeah, it's they know. And I'm actually anticipating getting the Ahsoka because I got her on Hobby Link Japan or whatever, so she's gonna ship soon here in a second. But they're SHs they're getting there. They're learning. They're figuring out. But Figma's weird. I don't know if they even care about being in the game as much anymore. It's kind of like I might make a figure every once a year.
Well, it's kind of like contenders, like who's contesting with what they're making. Like Hot Toys didn't really have any rivals, but then InArts started making 1/6 figures, and it was so well received initially that they started like, oh, maybe we'll do a rebrand of the Joker and come out with something. Which are they doing? So I think somebody needs to step up and give Figma a run for their money.
I know, because it's like, why?
And the aftermarket for the Figma figures is ridiculous.
Dude, it's
Like the guys know I've been wanting the Samus Dread version
Mhm.
and it's like 350 now
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
aftermarket.
Yeah.
It's like if they not noticing like all of their figures, not only the samest ones, like the Zelda figures,
Yeah.
even the old school Snake from Metal Gear is like $400.
Yeah. Trust
Like,
me.
granted, they're releasing another Snake figure now, and I would hope they would do that with all the figures that they have, because it's like there's so much money that they're missing out by just putting one figure every 7, 8 months, or one figure every
Right.
year, whatever it is
Mhm.
they're doing.
No, they.
Like, and their quality is pretty decent. Like, it's not
Oh, yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
They articulate pretty smooth.
Yes, they
Mm.
do. I've got Ghost in the Shell, all my Ghost in the Shell figures and figments, but
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
like you said,
Mhm.
they go through the roof as far as pricing. But I don't know why they don't. They definitely could be out there, grabbing as many fans as anybody else. They could rival SH like all day long, but they just
I want Figma to do what Storm unfortunately started to do, but now they lost the license. Remember, they were doing like one Mortal Kombat figure character like
Mhm.
every 9, 10 months.
Mhm.
And then before they lost the license, they pumped out like 7 figures, bro.
Yeah.
It was Kano, it was Nightwolf, it was Mortal Kombat 9 Shao Kahn, Mortal
Yep.
Kombat 9 Goro, Shiva. I'm forgetting one, but I don't remember which one. And then they had so many other figures that were going to come out right after, and then bam, the license went by that.
Yeah, it's you would think they'd be paying more attention of retaining the license if they're getting that great of a response from the community, because like I said, it's not like all those, as soon as those storms come out, they jump up
Yeah.
drastically.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I still got to finish getting the rest of the OG ninjas.
Right.
And like, Rain is $400 right now, and that's the
Jeez.
one I want.
Ooh. Go ahead and
Don't
get the
worry.
hot to it. Get the
By
hot
the
to it.
end of the year, I'm gonna get like 2. I
Yeah.
got a promotion at work, You
Mhm.
got to make the moves
Yeah,
now.
you did.
Samurai says, Thor House ordering from Hobbylink Japan. I hesitate to order anything from them. Have you had any issues? Absolutely not. They are actually excellent. I got my Bane Mofex. I got my Batman, the last Batman, and I got my Sentinel Spider-Man Noir from them. I got the originals. What is it? The Peter B. Parker from them. I got the original Miles. I've pretty much all my Sentinels I've gotten from Hobby in Japan, and I got the Ahsoka coming. So what they do is you pre-order them just like any other place. You don't pay until the item is ready to ship,
Mhm.
and they put it into, it's like Big Bad. They call it a private warehouse, and all your stuff just goes into that private warehouse as you're ordering. Then, just like Big Bad, you get that one shipping thing. So when you're ready to
Mhm.
ship everything, you ship it at that point. And yeah, they charge when it comes in, unless it's in stock, of course. But yeah,
Right.
they work good, and they are fast as hell because almost all the time they use FedEx, and it's just like you're like, damn, I put it in the ship. Um, it's gonna come from Japan. It'll probably, it's here today. Shit. Yeah, they're quick, man. They're really quick. But yeah, I'd recommend them. And here's the thing: when you go on hobby, so when something goes up pre-order, it always goes out at the price that SH is putting it out or whatever, Mofex. Well, they always immediately discount it. Like, so it'll come out and it'll be however many yen or whatever, but it'll immediately be discounted when you're looking at it to select it to go into your thing. So, for example, the same time that the SH, because this is the latest figure I got, same time the SH Ahsoka went out for pre-order, she was like $70 with them. Every place else, she started at 119 or something. 100.
Wow.
Yeah. So she was like $40 cheaper. And my Bane, he was like $67 when I got him.
Oh
So it's
wow.
like So, but you as soon as they come out, you just go to Hobby Link, put that shit in your pre-order thing. It locks in that price, and they put it ready. And then when it's ready to ship, they charge you.
You
And
better you better hope I never use that website because my wife is gonna come after you.
do it. And the shipping, it just like Badger says, you can pick like if you want it next day, you want it you want it 4 or 5 days. But when I pick the cheapest one, it's usually I don't know like $19 or something. It still comes in like 4 or 5 days because it's FedEx.
That's
Mm.
crazy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so, yeah, it's a good one, Samurai. I recommend it. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. But yeah, and again, it's you always have to search for like good online things because some ones are good, others are like weird. Like Entertainment Earth is weird as shit. They don't make no sense.
Mhm.
Like first of all, they they don't
Stop.
charge you up front, but they're shipping sometimes as much as the damn figure.
Entertainment Earth sucks.
Yeah,
They
it's
should
like
not be selling toys.
no, and they're
Like
the
some
last
of
one to send it to you too.
yeah, they get it last. By the time they get it and it's about to ship to you, like if it was a movie figure, the second part of the movie figure is about to release somewhere else already. They should be called non-existent Earth because
Yeah.
their fucking product is non-existent. For crying out loud, AB's fucking Dollar Tree gets figures before
They
Entertainment Earth.
do.
Yo, right.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. They're horrible. They're horrible. What? Anybody got anything open tonight? Damn.
Mhm.
Nothing. Nope. Nobody has anything. Damn.
I mean, I
I
could
mean,
open something.
What
you
do you
sound
got?
surprised.
I got
Something. Yeah.
uh, Viva la Raza
Oh, nice.
Nice.
from the Ultimate Eddie Guerrero
There you
off
Nice.
the Walmart the other day.
Lucky
go. I
you.
mean, every once in a while, Walmart comes through with something.
Mhm.
Every time my Walmart fails,
Yeah, they just
Usually
man,
Walmart
just have
fails.
toilet tissue.
they don't even got that shit, bro. My Walmart has employees that don't know where anything is at.
They look at
That's
their
why
phone
my
and they still
Walmart.
can't find it.
It's like the register is right there. Are you sure?
Oh, I don't know. Do you even work here?
Right. That's bad.
All these little tabs.
They got didn't they have like a circle thing recent or like they had a sale like recently.
On Target did.
Yeah, but it's like they have those sales and like they know they ain't got nothing to stop. It's just a sale.
Like I've been looking for the Ultimate Edition Mankind from it's a fucking Walmart exclusive. No Walmart near me has it.
No.
And then they had it up on their website and then bam, it went
that's
down right
it.
away.
Looking sharp.
That's
They
pre-steroid Eddie.
Right?
No.
No, it is. I was being honest. That's
I
really
know, but it's just funny
pre-steroid Eddie.
that you said it.
God.
Oh,
This is-
Raven says he'll look tomorrow for you, Blitz.
Who?
Raven says he'll look tomorrow for you.
Oh man. I'm actually glad that they came out with this Eddie Guerrero because they're gonna come out with the Rey Mysterio from Halloween Havoc that he fought in.
Oh, I'm getting that
So
one too.
it's gonna be great to recreate those matches, but
The shirt.
Oh,
Eddie
sick.
Guerrero is my favorite wrestler.
That's cool.
And then it comes the WCW Cruiserweight belt.
There you go.
he should have came with the
Interesting.
LWO shirt because he was the original from LWO.
Throw his little vest on real quick.
Nice.
And suited up.
Suited and zooted.
Definitely got to do some pics with him in the car now.
There you go.
You
Now,
got the lowrider, the one that just came out.
No, I
that's
just
what I was
got
about to ask.
yeah the one we all have.
Oh, the what is it? The Bratz car?
Yeah, Brad.
The Bratz car, yeah.
Nah, I need that lowrider, bro. I'm getting
That
it.
lowrider is so awesome.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where I'm putting it, but I'm getting it.
Hey,
So
we worry
is
about
it
that
just
later.
out of stock or what's going on with it?
With the lowrider,
Mm-hmm.
out of stock. Pre-orders sold out within minutes on Amazon.
When's it actually released though?
To be honest, some people found it in store already. I follow a lot of people that do wrestling shots, and they already got it.
So,
That's dope. Target's horrible.
Damn, that is dope. Damn, I didn't want that figure, but now I do.
We steal.
Enabling City.
Damn, bro.
Enable
No.
City. Get it?
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Kill
I don't
yourself.
want it. I just
Yeah,
want
you-
mankind. I just want mankind. That's it.
Go there, Target.
I'll look tomorrow too, cause see if the one by my work still has them.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
dum 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 dum.
Here for you, Blitz.
No, I have that one. It's the Walmart exclusive Ultimate Edition Monday night Attitude Era Mankind. I'm sorry.
Mm.
He goes for like $80 in the aftermarket.
Oh,
I'm not
geez.
spending $80 for a $30 figure.
Damn. Nah, fuck that shit.
I only go aftermarket for Mezco because I be fucking up and not buying it when I should, and then I get phone up.
And just reminder, never order from Nestle Time. Proper.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna order the Beetlejuice from Mezco.
I'm gonna get him on Big Mac. Keep the hell with that.
Or
Yeah,
if he
I'm
goes
going-
up
I'm going
soon,
Big
yeah.
I'm sure he'll be on Big Mac. So I'm getting him.
And now I'm for sure getting the Tumbler because Mezco showed Christian Bale Batman as a review.
Yes, they did. They did.
As simple as putting a coat on a young kid.
Yeah, it's let's see. There you go.
Dope,
Nice.
dope,
Oh, yeah.
dope.
Go for the gold, baby.
Yes.
Man, I wish I had something to open.
Green coming through with something to open. Man.
For once.
I got
can
something to
actually-
open tomorrow.
This is actually like okay, and Badger, we enable each other all the time. And
Of course. Of course.
These fellas enabled me into this bullshit right here. But it's not bullshit because he's one of my favorite characters of all time. So it's not bullshit. But they enabled me into this dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is my
yeah.
first hire kaiju, so I don't know
It
what
won't
to
be your last, I'll tell you that.
I don't know what to
Right.
expect. Like, what are we gonna do here?
Dun, 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 dun.
I will say the packaging is really nice. Like I didn't
Yeah.
expect the packaging to be that dope. Damn it, it's all tail.
Yeah, they don't skimp on the scale.
That's what she said. It's all tail.
I
Yo, Amy. Oh shit.
This guy is heavy, man. He's sturdy. Holy shit. This is
He a
nuts.
thick boy.
Oh wow, fellas.
Ooh.
This dude is awesome.
dang man.
Wow. This okay. I've been missing out. You guys, you could not have prepared me for how cool this is.
How you don't miss, man.
Wow. Oh, and it's all segmented.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude, this is dope. Okay, NECA, you just got retired.
NECA who?
Yeah,
Monster Arts who?
right. This dude is cool. Holy shit! And I like how the cuts are so natural, so you don't really, it doesn't really interrupt the sculpt too much. Let me see if I can get it. Mouth oh man, his mouth is awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Hard
dope,
though.
dude. Okay, guys, you sold me on this. Is, and I got a few of these guys ordered on Big Bass, so I can't wait. This is dope, man. The game has been changed by Hyatt Toys. They did a good job. I'm in on it. That's fun. Now we just need a Badger to open a hot toy so we can get
Once they ship it, I'll let you guys know.
I am not getting a hot toy.
You say that now. I said that when my buddy showed me his first Iron Man.
Yeah.
And then it took a while. It took about 7 years. And then I have all of what I have now.
So what he's saying is never say never.
Exactly.
I'm saying never. You know why? I've been doing toy photography what now, like 5 years, almost 6 years, and I've been with my wife quite some time. 13 full years married to be exact.
Yeah.
I like to live.
Breathing is good.
Breathing is amazing. Better yet, I like to sleep with both eyes closed. So, I always said that if there was one hot toy I wanted the Carnage, the one that you have. But I think I'll just settle for the SH one because I want to live. I want to sleep. I want to be able to eat.
Can we get a spin of that again, Badger? Can we get a quick spin of that?
Oh yeah.
I'll just walk away. Let me know when I can come back.
That thing is insane, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, look at the shelf. That's a nice shelf you have on the wall right there, my friend. That's right. Take it away from Carnage, please. Wait, what's look, it's a shark.
He did
I am Groot. I can't see it. The Lazy Boys logo is covering it.
Oh, shit. He did a callback. That's great. Oh, shit.
Okay. I'll look.
Again, just order them ahead of time because they come out like a year and a half, 2 years after they're announced. Put $20 down every now and then. It'll be paid off by the time it comes out.
He's absolutely right. That's what I've done with all my Star Wars ones. I get it. I put down the initial thing, and then they just periodically over the time.
You guys really want there to be an episode where you guys don't know what happened to Blitz.
No, see, that's going to come after the fact because you're going to get the first one. You're going to pay it off after 2 years. You're going to get like, oh, this is really nice. I need more. And then you're going to go back and you're going to start buying stuff that has already been released, shelling out all that money up front. Then you're going to go missing.
My wife is going to articulate it in a kicking pose to kick me with.
That's the Badgers explained it perfectly.
We're going to have an episode of Where's Blitz, like Where's Wilder. Watch.
Where's Blitz?
Watch.
And I have to say, it's one of those things where I think that I think it's actually legit that you can get like one character that's one of your favorites. I think you don't have to get.
No, I can't do that because I want Carnage, and then I know I'm gonna fucking want Venom, and then I know Venom 3 has Toxin, and I know they're gonna release Toxin.
They are gonna release Toxin,
and then I'm gonna need it, and then I'm gonna be homeless because my wife's gonna divorce me. Kick me out.
You're gonna need a Spider-Man to fight him.
Yo, that's like a month's rent right there, bro. You guys really want me to be like sitting in a box with my toys?
But see, like Badger said, it's just like using Sizzle or Karma. Or
I honestly don't have the space for it, though. I really don't.
How about this? You trade me a few of your figures for my Carnage. That clears up some space for you to put Carnage in.
Oh,
they get off and you can't refuse.
Dang.
Listen, I just donated 150 figures
You did.
and I still don't got no fucking space.
Mm.
I literally gifted somebody in the community 150 figures, and I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want nobody to, but he didn't ask me for anything. I did not take
Yep.
no money. I gifted it to him,
Still ain't got no.
and I still ain't got no fucking room, bro. 150 figures.
I still don't. I have besides Hot Toys, I collect 1/6 military figures.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
my
And
god.
so you probably see them on my page. I got like because all the different cameras and everything. They're in a bin in this closet behind me. I don't have nowhere to put them because they take up too much space.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Amen. A naval
Well,
sailor.
I'm gonna make you my passion project, Blitz. You're gonna get a
Damn
hot
it.
toy.
Damn.
You're gonna get a hot toy. There it is.
He
It's right
can
there.
sit on your lap.
Everybody says he can sit on your lap.
My wife is gonna tell me to
There
sleep.
you go.
Oh,
There you
Oh
go.
my god, bro. Bye.
oh.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one.
This was actually a gift from Badger, brother.
What?
Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
So
That's
shout out to
dope.
Badger, bro. I still have him. Always will. Yeah,
He's looking good.
All right, let's see how much this
Bro.
Carnage costs.
You have to
I-
have it.
Carnage costs $400.
Yeah, and then, but you spread it out. Like you said, you have to have at least one. Give it
We'll
to your
see.
anger. Buy me now. Oh man. Vico also asked, how did you like the cape on Spawn? Oh, good.
Oh, he's dope. The one that AV sent me, he's fucking
Yes.
dope.
Yeah,
Ah,
the cape is-
You guys know I hate McFarlane, but this cape is amazing.
Let's see. Yeah, that's sick, dude.
Ooh.
That's sick.
It's funny because you guys know I shipped the stuff to my wife's job, so the package came,
Uh-huh.
and my wife called me. She goes, "You got a package from AB," and I'm like, I know what it is already." She was like, "Mm-hmm." So I got home, I
Uh-huh.
opened it, and I went to show her. She was like, "You don't like McFarlane." I was like, "How the fuck do you know this is McFarlane?" She goes, "I know." I was like, "But look at the pretty cape." So I was like, "This."
Oh shit. We're about to
He's
make
dope
things,
though.
we're about to make things worse for you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
it's so pretty.
Ooh, look at that tongue.
Oh,
That's crazy.
oh, that's
Damn.
good. It just pops out. Oh, that's dope.
Oh.
Is it a
oh,
magnet?
that tongue.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
With that
Oh,
clever. Clever.
And then so is the head. It's on the magnet.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god.
dope.
Mm.
That's crazy.
So it keeps the scope and everything. That's dope.
And look, he even has some booty. So
Ooh, some nalgas.
Dun, 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 dun.
And that one, the skin is squishy, right? The
yeah,
skin
it's
is
like
not
it's
material.
very, very flexible. Like I mean, it's all.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then he comes with like so many different types of hands, all the tendrils in the back that are.
You know what?
Flexible.
You guys are not making it easier for me by going, "Oh man, that's crazy." You guys don't make it easy for me, bro. You guys are killing me right now.
I mean, Blitz, are you looking at it right now? Damn.
No, I'm putting the Spawn figure back where I had it.
I have to agree with Samurai. Blitz.
Damn. Wow.
400 is simple.
It's rare.
Plastic is forever.
You want to tell that to my wife?
Damn.
Yes,
Damn.
yes, Raven. That figure is definitely sick. That thing is awesome.
Damn.
Mm.
And then it comes with the second head that with the mouth shut,
Oh,
different
shit.
tongues, different accessories for the hands, and the different accessories for the tendrils as well, because those pop off.
Oh, they do?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Man.
Oh,
That's dope, dude. They killed it. Okay.
Damn.
But
But his wife senses a disturbance in the force right now. She's about to go. No, what's gonna happen is at the end of the show, she's gonna be like, "You gonna buy what?" And I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna say one person made me do it. I'm gonna be like, everybody made me do it.
yeah. It's a group effort. A group effort. Yeah. I say one, man. You got to at least get. But I mean, even if you bought a couple and it's like just that little corner of your collection, Venom and Carnage, and, hey man, it's good. It's good.
You guys trying to get me in trouble.
You can take breaks. They're trying to cause carnage in Blitz's life by tempting him with carnage. Prime, that was a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though, the SH version of the movie Carnage looks really good.
Yeah. I'm gonna
The
pick
Venom
up,
I didn't like, but the Carnage looks really dope.
I'm gonna pick up the newest Marvel one. He looks pretty solid. I mean, just to have him because I got the Venom, so why not? It's worth it. But you could step it up a scale and get that 1/6.
Y'all not gonna let it go until it happens. And then I'm gonna do a live. You guys are gonna see me inside of a box outside, and that's where I'm gonna do the live. Y'all gonna be like, "What happened? Where's your display, Blitz?" I'm gonna be like, "Gone. It went bye bye."
Yeah. Oh well, but yeah. Before we get out of here, first and foremost, Badger Picks, thank you, brother, for coming through.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Excellent guest tonight. We really appreciate you coming through, man. We had a lot of fun, brother. And
You almost got me enabling.
Anytime. That's the best guest, man, when they can come in with some new stuff that we never really went down that rabbit hole and they can bring it to you with the pure heat. That's awesome. Love it. But you're more than welcome anytime you want to jump in, man. Just let us know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And if y'all ain't knowing, and this is something I think we're gonna start doing because we haven't really did much of it before. But I want to give maximum props to our guests who pop in here and join us because they don't have to. They could be doing something with their Sunday. So make sure that you're going over and checking out my man's page, and showing us some love, man. Showing, getting in there and representing his stuff, man. Let him know what he's doing. Because he's doing it, as you can see. Putting it down.
Hey, Thor.
Yes.
Scroll to the Carnage shot that he took, so we can show.
Good night, everybody.
Get to it.
Oh, that Toby Spider-Man. Oh.
Oh wow.
Thought it was. Hold on. Why am I not seeing?
That's a good thing. Don't enable me.
He's gonna be down a little bit.
Just good. Oh, hold on. That's fine.
Getting closer.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, because there's
Venom. He's gonna be after Luke. So once you see Luke Skywalker, you're getting close. Oh yeah, you're really close.
I'm almost there. Okay,
I'm
here
really
we go.
close to being home.
There he is.
There we go.
Oh,
There you are. Yeah.
That's nice. Looks really good.
Yeah.
can't wait till you get him.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yo.
But yeah, please make sure you check in his page, man, and give him shout outs, throw some comments, throw some love at him, follow him, do what we do, man. Like, give our guests some props, man, and coming on and joining.
Y'all gonna make me open up a credit card just for this figure.
But we're serious. You pay. As far as I know, and I'm like, they've always had like that payment type thing. You order, pre-order.
I'm not much for for payments on figures and whatnot, but for something of that caliber, I would.
Yeah.
Sideshow has them in stock. You can use a firm, and it's like $20 a month.
He's right.
Ooh,
It's awesome.
hermano, affirm.
It's awesome.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next episode of Lazy Boys. You're gonna be like at the end of the show. You're gonna be like, Blitz, you got anything coming? I'm gonna be like, yeah, Hot Toys, Carnage.
Hey, we'll go to Hot Toys.
There you go.
How much is he on Sideshow?
Let's find out. Carnage.
There we go.
So they have 2 editions. They have one is just Carnage, and then one's Carnage with like a bust of Venom with like Tom Hardy's head, and
Right.
looks like he's going for $450.
Yeah. Which is, yeah.
Yep. If it wants to focus on it. But yeah.
No, that's a good thing that it's not focusing.
Yeah, just go ahead and order them.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Again, like I said, I'm not as bold as Badger to go back and find, but because I've always got them when they're like come out, and I've never like paid full price up front because they got that program or whatever.
We'll see what happens. Make no promises.
And like you said, it's usually at minimal 2 years, a year, at least a year and a half, if not. It's a minute. But then when it comes, you're like, oh shit, it's fine.
I'm probably gonna do it only because I know Toxin is gonna come up.
Yes, absolutely. I'm over
And then
it.
Badger's gonna be like, "Did you get the other ones?" And I'm gonna be like,
Oh shit.
I'll definitely pre-order Toxin.
Yeah.
Good.
And they're like, it's cool because for if you're a 1/12 scale collector or whatever, like they're like a kind of a centerpiece, man. You just get them. I think of it like getting a vehicle, kind of like you get a vehicle and it's just
I'll tell you this much: that's just gonna be my centerpiece for my dining table because that's where it's only gonna be able to fit. My mother-in-law gonna come to the house and she's gonna see Carnage on the table and she's gonna be like, "Yeah, so what's that?" I mean, like, I don't know. It just happened. I'm gonna be like, Badger told me to get it. I had no choice.
Yeah.
If you need therapy or anything after, I am a licensed clinical therapist. So
Damn.
I can give you the help.
I probably
go.
will. I probably will, and I'll be holding the hot toy at the same time.
Right. It's a therapy toy.
There you go.
Oh man! But again, thanks, brothers, for coming on. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody else joining in the chat, and Blitz gonna drop on some stuff because we do still have more guests coming.
Yes, we do. So for next Sunday on Lazy Boys, we have Junk Club joining us.
Oh, nice.
Real good dude. Good dude. I had a lot of conversations with him in DMs, and he's really excited to be on with us too. So definitely can't wait to have him on, and he talks about things that he has going on and stuff like that. So definitely check out Junk Club with us next Sunday on Lazy Boys. Wednesday for the Pick Bar, the Torontoians are going to be hosting.
Okay.
I know one of them for sure is going to be Terrell Comics, but there's a few of them. Sometimes they don't host together. So once we know more of who's going to host, I know Terrell is going to be on it, but we'll let you guys know who will be running with it. So they'll be on for the Pick Bar next week, Wednesday. But if you guys want to do what they're going to do next week, or what we do every other week, and that's pick amazing photos in the toy community and feature you. Reach out to us. Let us know. You guys can grab a few buddies. It's hard for us to get to everybody. I say this every week.
Yeah.
Instagram has many, many toy photographers. You will be surprised at how many there are and how many we don't see. You guys might know somebody that we don't. And by you coming on, hosting the show, maybe featuring them, that's how we're able to see more people that Instagram really doesn't want us to fucking see. IG's a piece of shit. But if you also want to be a guest, on Lazy Boys, reach out to me. Let me know. I can schedule you. Right now, we're booked all the way to the first week of September.
Mhm.
Um, I will be reaching out to people also to have on. It's always nice seeing the person behind the camera. Like Badger Picks came on and he hopefully had a good time enabling me. Um,
You got
but
a
yeah.
quick shout out too.
Oh, my sister. Hi, sis. But yeah, Badger, thank you for coming on.
Thanks, man.
Quick list of shows for you guys to check out. Latin Legions was on today at 6 p.m.
Mhm.
Eastern Standard Time. They were on YouTube. Great guys, check them out. Um, Tomorrow night is Raven Across the Sands, Raven's Eye Studio, Vico Sam, and Across the Toy Multiverse. Definitely check them out. They'll be going to YouTube soon.
Mhm.
I cannot wait because I hate trying to catch the replay on IG when I'm driving home from work because IG is a piece of shit. Wednesday, the Pig Bar. Thursday, A Worthy Addiction, Toy Addy 17, and Unworthy Collector. Also, this Wednesday is the last Wednesday of the month, so it's the last Wednesday of Toy Addicts TA_Black and Wednesdays. If you haven't participated, definitely do it. Black and white photo with red and blue in the photo. It's been great seeing everybody's photos. This Wednesday is the last one for the month of July. What am I forgetting? Oh, Tuesdays, Behind the Plastic, Sequential
Mhm.
Plastic, Not a Bird, Not a Plane, Toy Photography, and TMNT_1987, Jay, Sully, and Zach, which is crazy. I don't know if you guys seen their post today, but they finally got to meet each other in person today.
Yes, in Chicago.
Oh wow! No, I
Yeah,
didn't see that.
so that
Oh,
was
yeah.
amazing in itself.
That was good.
Shout out to them. They're really good dudes.
Mhm.
Um, Other than that, I ain't got nothing. I know my wife is gonna yell at me because I know she heard all the hot toy stuff. Um, oh man, y'all gonna be like, "Yo, did you get the hot toy?" I'm gonna be like, "No, I got hit in the head." That's what I got. Nah, my wife is not like that. My wife don't get mad at me when I buy toys. My wife actually tells me just to slow down, but then she helps me find toys. So,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure she's gonna yell at me when she sees how much carnage is. Put it like this.
Oh.
So Raven's Eye is an amazing guy in this community. You guys know.
Mhm.
And I get to finally see him in person in November at Legion Con, and then we're gonna go do the ghost hunting thing after.
Mhm.
He's sending me a figure from Amazon, right? So you know how you can add like a gift receipt with a message?
Yeah.
He put this is a gift. Split things. So then my wife doesn't think that I ordered another picture.
Smart man.
But yeah. This show was amazing. We always have fun. And Badger, thank you for coming on, kicking it with
Yeah.
us, and just being able to tell us about yourself and showing
Mhm.
us your amazing hot toy collection besides Carnage. And, and you're more than welcome to come back anytime. Also, I might as well start saying it now because the year is going by fast. So we did our top 10 figures for the year so far in June.
Yes.
And every year at the end of the year, we do a top 10 figure of the year for the last week of December. Or we'll do it maybe the second week, depending on like if one of us takes vacation or whatever. But
Mhm.
pop in with your top 10, man. We normally have like 15 people in the live at the same time. And we'll go through our list. It's always, I think that's my favorite episode of the year because it's always fun. And yeah, that's about it.
Cool.
Challenge.
Well, as I hop out of here, Blitz, I sent you a link to Carnage on Sideshow, so I'm gonna let you stew over that. But thank you, gentlemen, for having me. I'll talk to you
Now
guys later.
I know not to open the DM.
Yeah, Badger's awesome. I love it.
Time to stop being lazy, people. Good night, everybody.
You heard the man.
You
Yeah.
heard him.
There you go.
Later.